بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
My dear viewers and students, Assalamu alaikum. Final new book 2025-2026 11th English Unit number 9 Freedom. ये एक पोएम है जिसके शायर हैं लैंगस्टन ह्यूज। आज हम इस पोएम के क्वेश्चंस और आंसर्स करेंगे। Question number 1. Whose perspective is the poem written from? How does this perspective influence the poem's message? The poem is written from someone asserting his right to freedom on equal footing with others. This personal and emotional viewpoint makes the message urgent and powerful, showing freedom is a living need, not to be postponed. Question number 2. How does Langston Hughes criticize those who believe in gradual change for freedom? Langston Hughes criticizes gradual change by rejecting delay and showing frustration with those who say tomorrow is another day. He makes it painfully clear that delayed freedom is no freedom at all. It must come right now, without excuses. Question number 3. Why does the poet reject the idea of tomorrow's bread? The poet rejects tomorrow's bread because it symbolizes delayed freedom and justice, which offer no relief in the present struggle. He cannot survive on future promises. He needs dignity and real freedom now, not at some uncertain later time. Question number 4. Do you agree with the poet's view that freedom should not be postponed? Why or why not? Support your answer with examples. I agree with the poet because postponing freedom means people keep suffering without justice or dignity. As the poem says, tomorrow isn't enough. Freedom is a need that must be fulfilled now. Just like in the civil rights movement, where people demanded immediate change. Question number 5. If you were in the poet's position, how would you express your demand for freedom? Write a short paragraph. If I were in the poet's place, I'd speak boldly and clearly, rejecting delay, fear, and empty promises, and demanding freedom as a right I live and breathe each day. I'd insist on dignity, equality, and my rightful place on this land, here and now, not later. Question number 6. In the first stanza, Hughes states that freedom will not come through compromise and fear. Why do you think the poet uses these words specifically? What might this say about his opinion on the current political or social climate at the time the poem was written? The poet uses compromise and fear to show his belief that cautious, hesitant approaches won't bring real change. It suggests he saw the political and social climate as too slow, filled with fear of upsetting the status quo instead of fighting boldly for justice. Question number 7. The poem includes several contrasts between the speaker's view on freedom and the more passive stance of others. Let things take their course. How does this contrast add to the power of the speaker's argument for immediate action. The contrast between the speaker's urgency and others' passivity makes his demand for freedom feel more necessary and powerful. By showing that waiting only extends injustice, the poem emphasizes that freedom can't depend on chance or delay. It must be claimed now. Question number 8. Find an example of repetition, enjambment, and a metaphor in the poem. Explain how each of these literary devices contributes to the overall meaning and impact of the poem. The repetition of freedom highlights its urgency and the speaker's deep longing for it. Enjambment pushes the lines forward quickly, reflecting impatience with delay or excuses. The metaphor of freedom as a strong seed rooted in great need shows it's not a luxury, but a vital right that must grow now.